You are indeed first. How you doing, everybody? Hope Monday's treating you nicely. The weekend started okay. Work was not rough, and all the things alike. Today we return to Factorio. We will see if we can finish it. Chad, welcome in. Daimodo, welcome in. If I switch to this, in theory we should be fine. So if you don't really remember, we were playing factories in tight spaces. So we start in the middle of the ocean. Our only way to expand the island is through research. And we included Krastorio 2 as a mod. And we included... you are not 2 for 8k, but we included 2 for 8k as the second mod. These buildings are 2 for 8k. Last time, not last time, but like 2 episodes before, we figured out that the signal, is it not signal? What is it called? I forgot the name of the transmission thingy that you finish K2 with. Where is it? It's not like interstellar. There it is. Okay, found it. This intergalactic transceiver. So Krastorio is finished by this. We got to this part of the mod pack, but then turns out it has built-in integration with 2 for 8k, and just under Jed's message you can see a 2 for 8k element. That element is basically the end goal of 2 for 8k mod pack. And if I go here, almost, this is that thing, and you can see the huge chain that leads up to it. We got quite far. What you have missed that I have done online, offline, is I finished this research, the orbital exploration, and now this space exploration is going. Just a quick heads up. I have this notepad here, and I have the title because of reasons. I did a quick calculation, and for the last sciences, oopsie, I know the number almost by head. I think it is not like this. So if I go back to here and open 248 element, you can see that this costs 10k and this is going up this way. And the thing needed is 100 exotic science packs. And you need 2000 of these here, which is not the biggest hurdle. The biggest hurdle is this S-Lab with 10k cost, this S-Data with 10k cost, and the white hole and the black hole. And I think this one be here before the exotic stabilizers. Like here you quickly add up to almost 400, almost 500,000 science packs of each. The latest one, the singularity tech cards, these ones which I don't remember the name, the advanced tech cards, and another tech card we haven't researched yet even, which is gonna come through this exotic science pack. Now the problem with this is our current production of singularity science packs, which we would need 500,000 basically, is like 75 an hour. So if you add that math up, it will quickly add up to almost 6,000 hours of non-stop production with our current setup. Now you could ask is, why don't you expand? The only problem with expanding is it is now starting to cost almost 3,000, and it is an infinite science, so it is gonna just scale upwards. And it is giving us like 3,000 here for 5,000. It's like around 5k landfill each. 5k landfill is basically a setup like this, which is just one line of course, and all this setup that we're using is eating multiple SEs. So if we would factor in the science that we need for expanding the whole base, the number would just skyrocket immediately by itself. So, long story short, we are not gonna finish the game by the intended methods. So we are not gonna research 248K and the intergalactic transceiver, because honestly I don't have 6,000 hours on my hand to stream. Not even non-stop stream. Like if I use like a speed up mod at like 10 times speed, that is still like almost a month of non-stop running the game on 10 times speed. So what is our goal is to research this. I might go back to the menu and install a speed up mod. But our goal is basically to set up a craft for an exotic science pack. And once we craft an exotic science pack, that is where we end basically of the playthrough. Because from that point onward, we are just waiting for science. And I would rather not use our stream time to basically look at this. Like, would you watch this for 6,000 hours? No, you wouldn't. No one would watch that. And if you're interested in some just a casual 6,000 hours, if you cannot convert that in days, it is roughly 250 days. So it's like 3/4 of a year basically that I would need to spend like this on stream. The other problem is, and it's quote-unquote problem, so as most of you know, I have a YouTube channel which you can just do this easy speedrun. If only. And I'm uploading the VODs on YouTube. Obviously VODs do not perform as well as any other videos. Most of my YouTube content is also like VOD based, so I'm like editing down stuff. But generally speaking, the Factorio content that we have on our YouTube is the worst performing content that we have on YouTube. Like we have one video, it's a Krastorio one, not the Krastorio, the pink ore at the bottom. Immersium, whatever. This pink stuff. Where at the very end? This guy. For some reason, the video that has this setup basically is I think it's my third most watched video, and I don't know what people were smoking. But yeah, otherwise, it is just not good content. It is not gonna be good content on Twitch. It is not gonna be good content on YouTube. So we're gonna move on after we research that. So hold on, let me quickly save. Then quit game. Mods. I should have like a speed up mod somewhere. Speed control. I think this is that. We are reloading the game for this. Because yet again, all we are doing is standing in place. We will do some stuff while it is running, but most of it is gonna be just like looking at stuff, building stuff. So yeah, that is why we have finish in the title. I'm not sure if we will manage to do it tomorrow. We might spend another stream on it. That might be Wednesday. Because if I do not have the energy to do anything else, I could always just boot up Factorio and we could yap around about stuff. Why the research is going. Load. But yeah, what is next? Probably indie games. I've been browsing through each. I've been following a few indie creators. for quite a while, and they're playing some cool games that I would like to check out myself. And I think those would be interesting on the channel, as I'm always advocating myself as like an indie channel. And Factorio's like, not Factorio's because we played smaller games, but we only played basically Minecraft and Factorio, mainly otherwise, which Minecraft is not an indie game at all. I consider Factorio to be an indie game. It is a quote-unquote small company in I almost said Czechoslovakia, but that doesn't exist anymore. In Czechia, I guess. Is it in Czechia? No. Hold on. Yes, they are from Prague, right? Yeah, I think they are from Prague, so... And when they started making the game, they were like a 10 to 20 size studio, so heck yeah. And I'm really glad they made such a cool game that is basically, to my understanding, it is one of the most well-received games on Steam. It's like top 5, I think. Like, you know, the ratings and such. So we have this space exploration going, for which I think we need the space probes. And for space probes, we will need the Sputnik satellite and compact space data card. So let's start with the Sputnik satellite, and we'll figure out what this needs. Rocket launch product. Oh, so this is just like, I guess, a satellite. Like, you know, we have basic satellites that we had back then before Space Age came out. It doesn't show up here. Where is my satellite? Here. So here we are slowly crafting up a satellite. This will be probably replaced as a cargo in the rocket. So let's figure out what is needed for this Sputnik satellite. Red and blue, rocket control units, radars, carbon fiber reinforced plastic, titanium metal composite. We should have almost everything for this. If not even everything. How much space data do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like 10k, 20k. This is 1,000. This is 1,000. So we can shut this down. We can replace this with Sputnik. So it looks like we have 3 of the 5 needed things. 2 we can bring in with bots. So pop. There. Inventory is full. Of course my inventory is full. It is always full. We probably won't need landfill anymore. I don't need raw immersite. Neither these. Thank you. Eat all this stuff away as well. Probably I need a stack one. And what we need is the titanium composite, the carbon fiber composite, the titanium, carbon fiber. There's one more thing I forgot. What was it? Red chips. We are making red chips near, but we have a storage for them, so I think we are making them here, but I'm pretty sure it is used up for these blue chips. And we are using this for one of the sciences. I think we are using this. Which one? I could swear we are using one of them. Yeah, for matter tech card we are using it. How much metal tech card do we have? Is that this one? It is this one. This is 10k. So technically we could pause that as well. And route the red chips that are needed for those blues into this satelliting. Oh! Is this Sputnik? Hold on. No, 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 no. So, there is a Sputnik satellite. Space into the rocket. And there goes our first Sputnik satellite. So long, comrade. Okay, that's a stupid joke. A Sputnik joke? I get the idea. So in theory, we get some green stuff out from this. Yep, this base space data card. Only 10? Ugh. I guess I only need 5 for a space probe. So that is not bad. So now let's figure out this compact space data card. Which is made from this basic space data card that we just acquired with the Sputnik. And we need computing power. K1 data center. I need the green wire and mysterious energy crystal. Since this is gonna be used for another satellite, let's use the space here. So we are close. I guess crystals are down here. What is the other stuff? It is green wire. It is copper. I guess we can grab copper from the bus here. It should be somewhere here. Yeah, there it is. So I need green cables. That is one thing. And we need something called K1 data something. K1 data? No? Raven, welcome in. Nice being a YouTuber. Thank you, thank you. Sadly, it is gonna be retired soon, but we'll figure out something good for other stuff. Did I not type that? Hope Monday is treating you nicely. Oh, it is case sensitive. I think it is the data center. Yeah, probably we are finishing this gameplay through this week, I guess. I think I ranted about the reason on Fletch's Discord. I guess I can do an update on mine as well. It was an old rant, but mine is terrible. So basically, why we are retiring this is to finish this game, we would need like another 6,000 hours, roughly. And honestly, no one would watch this stream for 6,000 hours on just me doing this, because we will just be waiting on science. So the plan is to create the last tech card. So at least we are creating it, because this would be the last tech card that we need. And after that, I'm just gonna say, hey, we have all the tech cards. From here on out, we are just gonna convert them to like these upwards, downwards quantum thingies. Where is it? Yeah, these ones we're gonna create, and after that is just compressing stuff. Because all this last science is a tech card compressed with the deep data into this element, and all the elements are building on each other. So it's just exponentially gonna scale out of the world. That is why I think in the end it's like 500,000 science packs, which yet again this is not what I want, which is crazy. Oh, what? Yeah, you are making fluid for me. I forgot. I never even got to launch a rocket. It is finished Factorio. Is this crazy? Just this modded one is crazy. The normal Factorio, like the 1.1 Factorio, like not the Space Age. If you're playing Space Age, that's like hundreds of hours. I think it is like 180. I think is the estimated first player or something like that. The normal Factorio playthrough is like, I don't know, 40-50 hours at max. If you are going at a normal pace. Like speedruns can do it in like 2 hours, I think. So the normal Factorio is not this long. This is just this modded one. Like this is only this long because if you look into this stuff, this 248k element takes 1 to 4 elements and 2000 of this white data, which this needs the science pack, but needs the previous element. So you go here, this element is taking 1000 of the data and a previous element, so it is just building on. It's like exponentially scaling, basically. That is why this goes crazy hard. Like the Krastorio, so we have 2 mod packs. One is Krastorio, which is all these fancy new blocks like the glass and these electronic components and such, that we could complete basically intergalactic. Basically now we have like I think 50 or 60 hours in the game, but because I added 248k and I did not realize they have built-in integration with each other, you have that one 248k element at the bottom as a requirement for the building, and that is why this is just like, heh, I guess no. Like the biggest problem is that we do not have the space, and for me to have space I need to spend science, which would just add on to the science problem. Because I'm playing this whole mod pack called Factories and Tie Spaces. The whole point is that you start at a tiny island and you only get landfill through this specific tech it adds. You cannot grab landfill any other way. So you need to research basically quote-unquote island size, but you're free to place it however you want. So to have more production, I would need more space, for which I would need more and more science, which for I would need more and more production, and you get the gist. Like if this was just a normal world, we could just space down 20 of these bases that we have, and who the fuck would care, but I just don't have the space. Oh, you need the other one first. I need to convert this to copper. Okay. So yeah, it is only this bad because of modded. Space Age is complicated like the new DLC, but Space Age is mostly aimed at those who already know Factorio. It is not ultra complex, but definitely more complex than vanilla. Sounds like the factory version of Skyblock. Yeah. There is a C block mod pack, which is basically Skyblock but for Factorio. But that needs even more grinding, because here at least I can prospect for ore and I can place it down wherever I want it. For example, I think I have drills somewhere here. Okay, I can just basically craft ore nodes. And you can place them anywhere you want. This is the built-in for this mod pack that creates the island. Because the creator wanted to challenge you for tight logistics. in C block, you have to create ores out of water, basically. So like the first 20 hours is you sitting around while things are washing out from the nothingness here. So this is a more beginner-friendly interpretation of C block, I guess. I just added 2 more mods because I like Krastorio, and I played with 248K a bit, and I did not realize it is this heavily scaly. And ran into the trap that way. That said, I could, in theory, boot up a configuration and change some values, but at that point, why? Like, I could just say that, hey, I have the tech. That's all. This is a fluid. Oops. Not a item that we are getting from here. Nope. Yep. So yeah, base Factorio is really cool. And if you enjoy it, you can mod it all the way. Like even C block. C block I think is like around 300 to 800 hours depending on how hard you go on it. But even that is not the hardest mod pack. There is a thing called Pyanodon. And in Pyanodon, the splitters that you can make in base Factorio in 30 minutes, it takes like 40 hours. So I think the Pyanodon completion time is like in the 1000 hours. Ban this guy. So yeah. I played Skyblock, by the way, modded Skyblock in Minecraft. Basically just takes whatever it takes to take in IRL. Yeah. Like you actually wash up soil from nothing and create glass, like you melt it down to quartz, not even quartz, I think it, like grind it down to silica, you heat that up to get quartz, and you smash that to get tubes which you need for each tech. Like Pyanodon is just crazy, and basically almost everything has a side product. So for example, this cable sometimes would create scrap or something else. Ugh. Like, I understand the appeal of Pyanodon, I just do not have the time in my life to play Pyanodon. Yeah. No more Sputniks? Oh, we are waiting for... I guess I don't have a Sputnik either. What is going on here? I'm waiting for blue chips. And they are slowly tickling in. We can... help with this. Because we are producing blue chips here mostly for me. So I guess... let the robot grab blue chips. Where is it? Blue. There we go. And you can just like fly back and forth. Yeah, like that. You don't need that many Sputniks because it looks like we are rotoed on rocket fuel, so we have to look into rocket fuel in a moment. But first, let's figure out this. Oh, I cannot make this yet. Okay. So now we can. No. Oh, whoa. Okay. So it is kind of hard to play on faster speed. BIL. What we're gonna do is we will try. I guess I could just plop in a refinery here. What do I need for rocket fuel? How changed is it? I need light oil and oxygen, or ammonia and oxygen, or hydrogen chloride and oxygen. From this, light oil and oxygen is the best. I guess let's do a little refinery over here. Just for this. Bots. Concrete. I do not want to see dirt at all. This is a factory, not a playground. So you can just place down an oil well here if you want and figure out the rest. That is the gist of this mod pack. It's like more focused on logistic and transportation. That said, I'm using a lot of bots now. But for quite a while we haven't used bots, and that is why the factory looks like how it looks. Like you see belts going all around. But like we arrived at the port where I'm creating expensive stuff over here. If I'm filling a whole belt from here to here with that, there's like thousands of items just laying. It's just better to create a few bots and let them hit it. But you should play more Factorio. Factorio is cool. Like, if you're really into this stuff, Factorio is... It has the name Krastorio for a reason. Like, you blink twice and 3 hours passed, but I really enjoy the game. So... I cannot crack straight to light. So I guess the OG Factorio recipe is what I want. So cracking to 3, and we can avoid the other 2 basically because we do not care at all. Yeah, still too close. I need to get a water line in here so we can crack the oil better. There. Need a water line and I need a pump. I have some. Let's get rid of the flashing. I probably need a few more of these wells. Those are here. I think we are producing these, but we will figure that out soon enough. So you are full. We will solve this problem with venting everything that is not needed. There are the vents here. Yeah, we are. I heard the bots placing the oil wells. Yep. So I need 2 vents at least. Because one is for heavy oil, one is for petroleum. There we go. I guess I can just do this for the petroleum. And the only thing we care about is the light oil. And for those, I think we need a few refineries, if I remember correctly. Can I fit you here? Probably not, sadly. So I just wasted all this space over here. I guess we could try and fit an oxygen collector there. Oh no, this way. So we need you. You're the one who makes the rocket fuel. Yeah, yeah. So this is too close, fuck me. Yes, it is too close. It is always too close. That is why we are playing this mod pack. Everything is too close. It's like having your mother-in-law near. It is always too close. There is no such thing as a mother-in-law living far. Mine is in another country. Oh my god, you are the true winner of the day. I wish. Lucky. Oh my god. She's not visited yet. Perfect. That's the perfect mother-in-law, if you ask me. That's how every mother-in-law should be. Okay, I'm just joking, of course, but somewhat. It was challenging. Oh no. I hope it went well in the end. Hopefully. So I'm gonna get an output, and I need iron as an input. No, you're not odd. Oh, not odd, even. I cannot even, is what is happening. 12 days was just a few days too much. Ooh. That is indeed a few days too much. One could say 12 days too much. Is up to each individual. A friend of mine always says that if the mother-in-law can come over to you in slippers, she's living too close. Family. I get it, yeah, I fully get it. So the only thing we are missing now is oxygen. Can I fit one of these? There's a building that can just filter the air for oxygen. It's quite a big building, so I'm not sure if we can fit that into here. Can I fit one of these? Hold on. That is probably what we want. So let me quickly stop this and do this. Y'all will quickly move that. And it should be one more higher. We will worry about that later. I'm pretty sure it is too close. Technically no. But I don't think that is enough. But we can check. Construction control, no. There should be a rate calculator. This is what I want. Some machines have no power. Oh yeah, I haven't set oxygen here. And let me pin a rate calculator. I don't need any of these. So it looks like 2 would be enough, but 2 won't fit here, so it is a loss in the end. Look at this, I already chewed through 1.5k landfill and I haven't done anything. I think we are building these somewhere. Also, this can be quieter. That is too quiet. There. You should collect me oxygen. And I forgot to connect the two. I still need one more collector. Cool. I can live with that. It doesn't feel enough, but I guess these are crafting really slowly. Grab this out. And we can route this back to the rocket silo. Whoa! Okay, we now have Sputniks for days. Jesus Christ. I would make a joke, but that joke is not funny because of geopolitical reasons. I can... No. Route you here, and if I put an inserter, it will place it on the far side. I haven't set this to work. That's like not even a second, 1 per second, but... do we have speed up modules? We are crafting them slowly down here. We do, cool. Then we might just YOLO this, like this. Heavy oil, I don't care. Light oil, we do have a lot. I don't even need the speed modules here, it looks. Oh, I'm only using 2, fuck. I might need them. I selected the third, but the third is not working. This way? I don't want to caulk in hand, that is why I'm using this. There is a mod that can basically select buildings. It will tell you what your producing and consumption rates are. Like, this is not built in, but sometimes I just don't want to caulk all this in my head, because you would come in here, look at this, okay, this is producing this at 16 seconds, like 1 every 16 seconds. It uses 30 oil, so it is like 5 oil per second, but it has the crafting speed of 2.4 and 2.5 and 1.5, so it is 4, so it is 4 times that. Then you go into here and check how many this is, like, ugh. Sometimes I do have the mood for that, sometimes I just don't. And that is why we are using rate calculator. If we are modding, add the quality of life mods. That is what I'm saying here. So, do we get... It's almost 1 a second, but... Are you working? You are working. Agreed, heck yeah. Quality of life is the best mod. Like, I just added K2 because I enjoy the quote-unquote complexity of the new recipes, like these electronic circuits, how you have to like put them together. And the tech cards are interesting. And 248K added because I know it has these cool resource processing buildings that we are using here and there. Like these purifiers, and the greenhouse is not dead. 248K has a lot of cool processing buildings, like smelteries and such. And I did not realize it had built-in integration, which is a huge issue. In the meantime, we can look into... Can I search for rocket? Oh, I cannot. I guess we can look into base space card. Basic space. Oh yeah, I need to search for a longer time. We're reducing... Then a minute? I don't think so. So now what we're gonna do is hit this button. Not this button, the other one. Just gonna 10x the game. Because all we are doing is waiting for tech. Right again. Yeah, this is definitely not one per every minute. So I'm missing out on this one for sure. Like, this is what my upcoming 1,000 hours would look like. And that is just not fun, I guess. Like, this research is going 10 times faster than it would be. Like, imagine. Close your eyes for a bit. We are limited on electric engine units, it looks like. We are always limited on these because if we would mass produce this, we would need the double the factory size. Like, oop. Down here, basically everything here, this corner, and almost everything here, like these, everywhere you see pink, is dedicated for that one resource. This is where we are producing this stupid stuff. And this is limited on electronic components. Why is this limited on electronic components? Is this enough? It is producing enough. I guess we'll speed you up as well. Yeah, these are producing. Ow. So electric engine units, I don't even know. I think we are producing them somewhere here. Yeah, here. Yeah, this is basically just not enough production. How much are you eating? You would need 0.75 a second. And I'm making well, a little bit more than half of that. Can I scale this up? Not here. And it looks like I'm throttled by electronic circuits here. So I would need a new electronic circuits line. Because this line, I think, is consumed almost at max speed, if I remember correctly. Deep space exploration. So now let's speed down a bit. So with this deep space now completed. Oh, I queued both of them. Okay, that is why this was weird. So now we have this complex space data card, for which I need this fluid. So hello fluid. I need you. And you are misaligned because these machines have the fluid in the middle. And I would need these blue, not these blues, but these green ones. So give me a filter one. You're grabbing this. So now we are making the compact space data card. And I think you are used for the next satellite, right? Yeah. So next satellite, you are the space probe. Wait, pick that up. Whatever. Can I make you... I guess no reason to use this in a faster machine because we are not producing a lot of these. So now we come back here. We change how the Sputnik satellite is made. Because now we want it provided. Oh yeah, and you only stacked it to one. That is stupid. Excuse me. But you stacked the multiples in a building. That is even more stupid. Honestly, this is a bit dirty. There. I drained this because now everything has gone into here. So if I just pick up all this fuel and insert all these probes, tell the bots to yeet the rocket fuel from my inventory. Yeah, no. Filter for the Sputnik here. Where is Sputnik? Sputnik! There we go. On the other side. There goes the Sputnik in. Into this. And the rest of it, you guessed it, gonna be bot based. I crafted the wrong chest. Whatever. We are making these high energy crystals because we were smart. But we are not making... Not making, but not investing these. I guess I could bring those over, to be honest. Oh, you need rocket control units as well. Oh, fuck my life. I guess I don't need... I need some of them there. This is weird because I cannot place you there. Rocket fuel. Now a few rocket control units should be making it over here. But I probably need another kit control unit production line. It's not a small line, sadly. Do I have rocket control units somewhere in the logistics? No, they should be bringing that over here. Oh, I do have some. I have 100 for some reason, I guess. So that will produce me this satellite, like this probe. Rocket launch product, that shiny blue thing. So now I want you to request those probes. These ones. Like, imagine shipping these on a belt, like 100 units of belts filled with these expensive probes. I don't see a probe there, but just for safekeeping. There we go, first space probe. And let's look into the last thing we will need. So I will need the same things, except I will need this deep space data card. That is okay. Deep space ore. Where the heck do I get deep space ore? Deep space ore. No? Ah, it is called. Oh, this satellite is the one that gives me deep imaging. Okay, okay. So this will give me 100 of these deep space ores. So now I would need a setup. We can basically set this up already. Structured exotic matter down. And for some reason it gives an up as well. I need a purifier and I need hydrofluoric acid. Where is the closest that we have hydrofluoric acid? I guess it is here, right? We are using it for these crystals. Or is that another acid? No, this is crystal matrix. But I'm making fluorite here. I'm grinding it down. Do I need anything else, or can I use this fluoride for it? Oh, I need another fluoride. We have this set up down, by the way. We are using these to wash our ores. Over here. These are the buildings that are making it. You do not have any fluoride, you do not have any dirty water. Because you are full on aluminium for some reason. Uh-oh. These are all things we do not want to happen. And no. I'm a bear. We set up the next satellite, but it's gonna take some time. In the meantime, what we want to do is, so the next satellite is gonna bring back this thing called Deep Space Data Card, that silver bluish looking thing that we need for the last space probe, which is gonna bring us back this deep space ore, and using that we can make the structured exotic matter. This is what we are trying to set up for the time being. Doesn't look like I can grab fluoric acid from here. Looks like I can grab it from here though. Because we will need some. I need a purifier. I need hydrofluoric acid. And I will need the deep space thing and the thing. Yeah, structure, exotic matter. So now we have fluoric acid for this, but no deep space ore. So let's set up the probes. Which in theory we are producing already. This is the add-on for that. Yeah. Did we launch already? No. Okay. That can be easily solved. Also, hold on. While this is going, woof, I am speed. Let's replace these old productive modules with these big ones. So productive modules are these purple lines. Basically, every crafting sequence will fill this with some bonus, and once this is filled, you get a free output. Yeah, our bottleneck is this. It's not easy to produce more, because look at that. All this with like the previously set up blue circuit production, which is all this. Like basically this part here and this absolutely massive column. Oh, there went the rocket with the new science. I'm not picking up the science yet. There we go, deep space data card. So now we take this deep space data card and we need 5 of these to make this deep space probe. And it needs this, not the Sputnik, the space probe. So I can just grab from the output of the previous building. And I also want this newly acquired data here. Is it? So. There we go. So I'm missing high energy crystals and processing units. High energy crystals we should be making. I'm stealing it from here. We'll have to check it because we should have more than that, to be honest. Inventory full. It is always full. We are playing modded Factorio. Of course it is full. So now we are making this probe. Let's replace the request here. I don't want this. I want this cool looking probe, the deep space probe. There it is. We can bring you over here. Blap. And once you finish, you will make me some sweet deep space ore. Ba, 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 ba. In the meantime, we watch the bar go up. Because I wanna craft the lost science, quote unquote, by hand. I want to bring it to an assembly machine. Add starts in a minute. No, add snooze for 5 minutes. I want to snooze them for more, you fuck. And I wish there was an alternative to all these sites. Snooze Bezos, yeah. Like, I'm making like 0.02 cents per ad. Why do I need to run them? Like, let me just turn them off. Okay, pop, pop. Because they make more, of course, they may make more. Like, Bezos needs more money, by the way. Oh, deep space probe. Pa, pa, pa. Yeah. I was considering PeerTube, to be honest. PeerTube, I guess how you want to pronounce the word. Instead of YouTube, but PeerTube is basically non-existent. Like, only creators use it. No one else. Vimeo is paid. I guess I could use Vimeo, but who is watching Vimeo? Like, naturally, no one. So now we have the deep space ore. It should be 100. Yep. Now we grab this. We move it to the site here. All through our magnificent chemical setup with like the thorium generation and such. So, oh, you are faster than I would imagine. Papa, I cannot use. I hate that the game doesn't allow, like, you can configure stuff to not take these. So now we have structured exotic matter down. And this is what we need for the last tech card. I just don't know in which quantity. Isn't this what I need? I need one. Okay. Boom. So we are taking these. We have fusion tech. If you don't remember how it is made, it is done in this weird little setup. This is the progression, like the mid-tier progression of 248K. We have laser data, we have plasma data. We are heating stuff up and using magnets and such to get like 4 different data type. And the last data type you need a reactor for, because this reactor can heat up these thermochemical separators, which create you a lot of hydrogen. And you need this amount of hydrogen because to get fusion science you need this protonium stuff, and it takes a 100,000 hydrogen per cycle. That will give you some protonium, which we are storing in this absolutely massive tank, and that is used up slowly, 20,000 per time to make a fusion data. And then you combine all these datas into this fusion tech. That is how we get this. We have like 100 of them made. Holy. Like, I would need to mass produce that fusion data by the 100,000s. So now we come here. Yeah. And just to like drive it home, this setup... Hold on, cannot select everything. This setup is, in theory, if everything is running, is producing me 1.5 fusion tech a second. That is not true because out all of these, only one is running. Because this one reactor can only heat up one at a time to be fully running. So, they're like not even producing 1 second. I think they're... Hold on, we can check by the way. Fusion. In the last hour we made 26 of them. That is the production rate. And I need them by the thousands because for the last tech card, which is not showing up here for some reason, this exotic tech card you need 10 per 200. So basically 1 for every 10, 20. I need 500,000 of these. Oh boy. So yeah, that is why we are not playing fully through this. Okay, where do I make this stuff, by the way? Exotic science pack. It is not listed. Do I just make this in my pocket? Well, I refuse. I need a machine to do this. It's so anticlimactic that I can just craft it in my pocket. Exotic science pack 52 hours basically, 51 and a half. And basically this is the last thing we need. Do we have a small science we can research with this? Hold on. I need 200. Okay, so we can at least research the exotic science age of the mod pack. It is like divided into ages. Ad break. Of course there is an ad break. So yeah, we will put this into the machines. No ad for me. Not for me. You know what? No, not all. Grab this. Grab this. I'm missing a lot of stuff. No! We can research future trays. No, no yacht for Bezos. By the time I read that Bezos earned 20 yachts, so... Oh no, anyway. Oh, this is super slow. Why is this so slow? What? It's a 100-second cycle. Okay, so it's a 2,000-second cycle. Well, we are probably not waiting for under half an hour just to see this tech unlocked. But yeah, basically this is what I wanted to achieve today. Just make this science pack, so at least I can say that, hey, I have everything to beat the game at this point. I would just need to AFK. Not fully, but you get the gist. Like, from here on out, it is researching some stuff. We have gold, we have carbon fiber, we have liquid coolant, and we would need to research these black holes. These would be interesting on a normal playthrough, but they need 100,000 tech cards. And we'll run for 100 seconds each. So you can do the math. Oh, well, we can do the math. I have a calculator in here somewhere. So it is 100 seconds times 100k. So divide this by 60. This is in minutes. Divided by 60. So this is in hours. The fuck? So with normal research speed, that would go... Yeah, that is a mod also. Yeah. Like, how a calculator is not based like a base thing in Factorio. Like, I have this, which is like a factory planner. You can basically say to it that, hey, I want to create exotic matter down. Exotic matter down. I want one belt of it. And then you can add the recipe here. And basically you can go down the chain. So this would need these ingredients. So I go to here, I go to here, I go to here, I go to here, I go to here. Like you get the gist. You can like break down a production line. So for example, immersive processing. So like from raw ore to the crystals which we use. This is like the whole chain, these buildings. By these ratios if you're producing this amount. Like, I get why this is not in Factorio. Do I agree? No. But I get why it is not in Factorio. But like a calculator in a game where I go, this is needing 30 light oil every 116 seconds with crafting time of 2.5 times 1.5. I'm producing here, what is it? It is 48 per every 5 seconds. So then you calculate with crafting. Like, just give me a calculator in game. You can just launch a calculator. Yeah, but then I have to like alt tab. Like, Factorio is all about quality of life. Like, I swear to God, if you play Factorio and you play another game, you will realize how much quality of life thing is in Factorio. It's crazy. Like the fact that I can pipette anything with Q. If I just need something, bloop. There it is. Is it not in my inventory? I can just ghost it. Like, it's crazy. And these are just a very few examples. But like, calculator of all things. So yes, we finished. I know this is anticlimactic, but now you see, now you have seen what it would take me to finish the mod pack. I suddenly disconnected this, but I can just fill it back up. Like, are we interested in me sitting around? Like, we could expand, yeah, but it is an infinite science. This is scaling up quite rapidly. So I think I can resume this. So the next we would research is 2,500 of each science. Remember, we are making 75 of these per hour. The next tier is 5,000. The next is 75, 10k, 12k, 15k, 17k. And this is what we would need to expand our production, which would need to produce more of these. Like, it's so demotivating. Once I, like, one day I just sat down and I'm like, how far am I from completing this? And I called it out and it was like, well, shit. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard if we would not be using 248k. Like, a vanilla playthrough basically ends when you build a rocket. That would be fun. Even the Krastorios, like if I did not have the 248k element, the intergalactic transceiver, this one is the end of the Krastorio, and you have to charge this with an absolutely silly amount of power. But you can just do that with placing down more reactors. That is not how hard. We could, I think we had this like at the 40-hour mark or something. So even with Krastorio, this would be fun. Even 2 for 8k, it is fun. It would be just silly to do this. Like there is, so we could cheat. Because there is a recipe for landfill, but I guess only because I'm using random mods. And if I had to guess, the recipe is not disabled. Like here. 10,000 dirty water for 1 landfill. Is it expensive? Yes. Could I just make 40 buildings, mass produce it? Yeah. But that would defeat the whole purpose. I think of the original mod pack, which is the island expansion, like the factories in tight spaces. Thing. So, little look back. What I've been really fond of is the fact that we kept the almost original power intact. Basically, this was our first power plant and what the whole factory started on. The steam engines in the middle here. I deliberately did not get rid of them. Here were our humble beginnings. The very first buildings basically that we started with. Our production was messy at first. We are basically mining, washing it in these 2 buildings, then passing them to these furnaces which melt them down, and you pass them to casters which make the plates. You can see that this is using a lot of space. After a while we figured out that this setup over here, which is basically doing the same, this big line over here, which uses much less space basically, because the only wasted space are these few spaces where you need the power poles. Like, look how neater this looks. Oh, I love this place. This is just so neat to look at. Like, compare this setup, which is like ore lines coming down, like, oh, to that one over there. Like, so messy. Like, oh, look at this. It tickles my brain in a way I cannot explain. And now I'm bothered by the 2 lines going higher than the other. What can I do? We have the absolutely massive rare metal production here, which we are using. It looks like maybe half of it. Like, this other side is moving quite fast. Those two hide it. This is our circuit production. Here you can see the original version, which yet again wastes a lot of space, and then you can just cram everything to one side and feed it through a U shape with all the little woods. I love how we started to start this bottom part for chemicals, and it was going quite okay for a while, and then it just bloomed out. Like, what is that over here? I know it is lithium production, but like, oh, here all the immersive stuff. This is the oil processing. This was interesting. This is by the 248k mod, and you like actually crack down oil to like kerosene. Oh boy, brave for like kerosene, and then you crack it down further to like desulfurized kerosene. That was fun. It was really fun. Is it worth more than the 6 buildings sped up and just making petroleum? No. Is it fun? Yes. Here we have an absolute massive storage of stinky gas. And this part is like the newest addition for all the charge stabilizers that we need for the singularity science. This is the same setup that we have up. We are making thorium here because we can. This is neodymium. I think, where is thorium? This is thorium. Where is my thorium? This is lead. Somewhere here we should be making thorium. Where? That is gold. That is slag. Oh. Whatever. Somewhere we made thorium and I don't remember where. Neodymium. Just iron, right? Oh, this is lead. Where is my thorium set up? What happened here? Oh, this is the thorium. Oh, okay. So it is the same with gold. Cool. So thorium basically comes first and then you wash it more down to gold. Isn't thorium radioactive? Not really. With a whatever, an asterisk. Like you can pick up thorium by 248k. Where is it? Do I not have it on storage? No. Like you can pick it up. We have nuclear waste even. Like it is in my pockets. The funny thing is, Krastorio actually adds radioactive uranium to the game. So if I would go up here, there is like uranium 235 somewhere. Yeah, it is a radioactive element, yes, thorium, yeah. So this is uranium 238. I take damage because Krastorio adds this. It is just not tied in for some reason with that is radioactive, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Krastorio adds radioactivity. And that's like my only two death, basically. Because I picked up uranium and could not place it in the chest fast enough. That's how we died, I think, 3 times. Here is the first mess of actually Krastorio creation. Like, people joke with spaghetti on the Factorio subreddit. I'm just screenshotting this and I'll post them today or tomorrow. Like, this is spaghetti. Like, what the fuck is going on here? But yeah. Yum, 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 yum. So yeah, radioactive stuff. And here basically everything that is needed for the rockets. And the last. Do we have another satellite? We can launch one more and then I can rest in peace. Farewell, rocket. It's good to play with you. Let's go. Let's go. Exotic tech cards. I think there is a speed where you can almost run off the rocket, but it is always speeding up, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we had cool setups, we have interesting setups. It was fun playing through this, to be honest. It is just would take more time than I have in my life that I could dedicate to it. Like this setup where we are passing 3 items under each building. So you have like absolute maximum coverage. Like we are missing like 2 tiles here and there, but that's all. But yeah, let me see if we have someone up. I could raid over. VGB is not up. Is he streaming today? Hold on. Might not. VGB. No, he haven't posted today on Blue Sky. So I guess with all the exotic tech cards and everything launch, I thank you for tuning in to this somewhat anticlimactic ending today. And we will see each other next time on Wednesday, I hope. And for longer games, probably not. We will play more indie games. We have a few games we can finish. We have 2 Pico 8 games, 3, that are long-running things that haven't finished anytime soon. We have Isle War to play. We have a... Hold on. I will do... Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. subscribe and everything. I don't know how to say it. I'm not a YouTuber. Thank you guys.